The Serpent King, Djet of Egypt. Reign circa 2980-1970 BC. As Djet entered the final phase of his reign around 2975 BC, Egypt appeared calm on the surface, but this calm was artificial engineered and tightly controlled. The mechanisms he built had sealed the state into silence, not harmony. In early dynastic Egypt, silence was never peace, it was pressure. Unlike many kings before and after him, Djet left no public record of victories. No monumental reliefs celebrating conquest, no large ceremonial inscriptions glorifying his name. This absence was not weakness, it was strategy. A ruler who governs through fear does not need spectacle. He removes resistance before it becomes visible. History does not record what is never allowed to exist. Administrative traces from this period begin to thin ivory labels that once documented offerings. Cattle counts and estate movements grow fewer. This decline after years of intense control signals a deliberate transition, not a collapse. Power was being consolidated inward. The royal court was closing ranks. Succession was being prepared in secrecy because succession in the first dynasty was the most dangerous moment of all. In early Egypt, the throne was not inherited automatically. Blood alone did not secure survival. The priesthood, the elite households, and the symbolic order of Mat had to accept the transition. Djet knew this, and his final years were focused not on expansion, but on containment, ensuring that no rival center of power remained capable of challenging what came next. The darkest secret of Djet's reign appears in death. At Abitus tomb Z, more than 40 royal retainers were buried alive around the king. Their deaths were synchronized, precise, intentional, not symbolic. After Djet, no pharaoh ever repeated this ritual, as if history erased it in fear. No king after him repeated the practice. The ritual vanished as if deliberately erased. Such an abrupt termination signals internal shock. Something about Djet's final rites crossed a threshold. The court, or the priesthood, reacted by rejecting the method entirely, in a civilization obsessed with continuity. Sudden abandonment is a sign of danger, not reform. More telling is the treatment of Djet memory. Unlike his predecessor, Jer, who was honored and referenced, Djet was remembered selectively. His name survived, but his story did not. Later king lists acknowledged him without praise, without narrative, without legacy. In ancient Egypt, forgetting was not negligence. It was punishment. Erasure was a political act reserved for rulers whose methods threatened the balance of the state. Archaeological anomalies within Tomb Z intensified unease. The limestone floor, a first in royal architecture, endured for generations. Later kings avoided full stone interiors despite durability, abandoning permanence unless ideological or ritual consequences required it. Some scholars suggest ritual contamination. Others suggest taboo associated with excessive sacrifice. What is undeniable is that Djet architectural revolution was intentionally not continued. Even the circumstances of his death remain unrecorded. No illness, no assassination, no divine departure is mentioned. The transition to his successor occurred without explanation. In a culture that documented cosmic order obsessively, such silence is a signal. Something was removed from record deliberately. By approximately 2970 BC, Djet reign officially ended. Egypt did not fracture. The system held together, proving that his methods were effective. Yet effectiveness came at a cost. The residue of fear demanded correction. His successor ruled differently. Sacrificial rites were abandoned. Isolation was reduced. Royal symbolism softened. The serpent remained on the crown, but its bite was concealed. Djet did not fall. He was sealed away, preserved in stone silence and omission. His reign represents the most dangerous experiment in early Egyptian kingship, when power was tested without restraint and survival outweighed morality. He stabilized Egypt but forced history itself to step back. This is why Djet is neither celebrated nor condemned. He is remembered as a warning.